Alrighty, traders, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome to the morning coffee kickoff session here on the Friday morning. And we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what's going on in the market this morning. Remember, traders, it is a golfing day. We don't trade after 8 o'clock in the morning. Friday's a golfing day. Guess what I'm doing today? That is right, I'm playing golf today. Alright, yeah, I've actually taken some time off today. But we cannot have the morning coffee session cancelled. We have to do that. Doesn't matter if I'm off or not. We're doing this session on a Friday because we go ahead and review what we did this week and how the markets reacted. Also, we use this day to go ahead and prepare ourselves for what's going to happen next week as we check out the markets, check out the currency pairs, and see how they're set up technically to be able to see what we can anticipate. Remember, we're following a very strict trading strategy. We don't change, don't divert from what we're doing. All we do is just analyze, mark, and review, and then manage our positions from that point onwards. So without further ado, traders, let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on in the market this morning. And I know we had a payout this week. Pound JPY, we had a few positions that we held over a long period of time. We actually got a bit of a payout on that. We'll check it out and see what happened. In fact, it was about a 2% payout this morning. So let's go ahead and take a look at the charts. And by the way, good morning, William. Jason, good morning to you. Always good to see you, my friend. We got Carlos. We got Carlos in the house. Good morning, Carlos. Good to see you here as well. Fantastic. All right, traders. Let's go ahead and get a cracking. All right, getting a cracking. So I'm going to go ahead and start off at the top. Work our way down, see what paid off, what did not pay off. And hopefully everyone's got the cup of coffee. As you can see right here, I'm pretty cool seated right now. Got my cup of coffee, ready to rock and roll. You got to drink a cup of coffee before you get started in the morning. It really gets crazy, all right, if you don't have a cup of coffee, all right? Get a little cray-cray early in the morning. All right, now we had a bit of movement out of the pound pairs this week. In fact, I'm a little disappointed in the pound pair movement, specifically the pound Aussie dollar. I expected it to hold at the support level. It's broken through. The day's still active. I get it, but I don't like the fact that we've even broken through this level right here. Hopefully, it's just a fake out, nothing more than that, and price is going to move back up again because I'm expecting pound Aussie dollar to rally off the support that it's at. We'll take a look and see what's happening right now as we go ahead and dig into the details. Laura, good morning, Laura. Laura says good morning to everyone. Hey, everyone, come on. Say good morning to Laura. All right? Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on right here. I'm going to start off at the top right here. And we look through 17 currency pairs. We're going to start with the Euro Aussie dollar. And here is the document. By the way, it's inside the description if you're wondering where to get hold of this document. This document is inside the description page. And as you see right here, we're looking at Euro Aussie dollar right here. We had an unhit target looking for a penny position this week. And you can see price has actually got to its target. And we never got in on this trade. So this is a no trade right here. Cancel all pending orders. Let's go to the Euro Canadian. And Euro Canadian as, let's see here. We got the Euro Canadian hit target. Price hit the target this week. We're going to go ahead and call that a hit target. So all of these right here, both of these right here are hit targets. Let's go to Euro JPY. Euro JPY moved to its target this week, and we're getting closer and closer to this downward target right here. Maybe decisions are going to be made on this right here. Let's take a look and see. I know I'm in on this right here. Let's see here. We're about, what, 126 pips left? We'll have to go ahead and review that in a little more detail to see if we're going to hold on to the Euro JPY. I will go into our open positions once we clear out what we've covered this week so far. So stick around. We'll take a look and see how that's been planned out. So Euro JPY hit target, cancel pending orders, And this is a no trade this week. All right, euro pound. Let's go to euro pound. There it is, yeah. Euro pound was a hit target this week. No trading opportunity on this one either. So hit target, no trade. Let's go to euro US dollar. Let's see here. Euro US dollar this week. Hit target this week. It was a low probability hit target. So as you can see right here, traders, nothing on the euro crosses this week that gave us any trading opportunity. Nothing at all. All right. So let's go take a look at the pound JPY. This is the one that actually we picked up in a buy. I believe we picked up a buy this week, but we also closed out some bearish trades, and we're going to go ahead and cover that in a moment. But let's go to the current setup right here. Pound JPY. And, oh, snap. Okay, so we hit our target this week, and we moved down to our target. Woo! Celebration. All right, here we go. This is what closed out at least about a 2%, or around about a 2% net profit on this trade right here. There it is. That was a trade we've been looking for some time. So let's go ahead and call this a hit target this week. And we're going to go ahead and say no trade this week, but we're absolutely going to address the market based off this target, or at least this missed target right here. We'll check it out in a moment. Pound US dollar. Take a look at pound US dollar right here. All right, pound US dollar says we had a hit target this week. So we're going to call that what it is, hit target, no trading right here. And so this was a no trade as well. Let's go to Aussie Jpy. Woo, not a lot of trading done this week. A lot of quick hit targets this week. And also hit target. Man. So Aussie, let me go through all the Aussies right here. Let's see if we've got any hit targets. So this was a hit target, Aussie Jpy. Aussie New Zealand dollar. That was an easy, quick hit target. Chasing after this missed target seems like it's right here. So we got a hit target this week. Let's go to Aussie CAD. Aussie CAD's a hit target as well. Still chasing after this one right here. Hasn't reached this missed target down here, but hit target this week. And then finally, Aussie US dollar. Aussie US dollar also hit target this week without any trading opportunity. Also missing out a missed target down here. So, so all of these right here are all hit targets. Let's clean up house. And no trade so far this week. Wow. We had such a big opportunity this week with so many trades. Nothing. So that means the market was a bit tight this week, a little sideways. Could be indicating some sort of turnaround and reversal in the market overall. We'll check that out in a moment. US dollar Canadian. Let's take a look at US dollar CAD. And US dollar CAD still has a missed target up here at the top, but this week, hit target. Are you kidding me? Nothing. Nada. Not a single trade opportunity this week. No new trades taking place this week. This is the first for me, for sure. Absolutely for sure. Let's take a look at the trades that we currently have open positions in and see exactly what the markets are doing. Hey, let's see. Traders, as we go through this, I want to make sure that everyone understands. All right, we're looking at a very strict money management rules. Very strict money management rules, but at the same time, we've got a certain strategy that we follow each and every week. And all we do here is we manage our positions. That's our job. Our job is we are managers of our positions, okay? And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing right here. So let's take a look and see what I can manage out this week. And also I want to go ahead and take a look at what paid out this week as well. So this is the trade that paid out this week. So we first go take a look at what paid out this week. Pound JPY hit our targets. And as you can see right here, we had multiple entry points. Let's go ahead and start off with the first entry point, which was, looks like 35, 34. All right, so let's go to 35, 34. Pound JPY 35, 34. All right, 35, 34. I'm going to go ahead and put that in. 35, 34. All right, there it is. Give or take. It's close enough. Let's take a look and see what our other trade was. So 36.74. So 36.74. $36.74 is up here. I can just go ahead and measure the distances. And it looks like around about 131. Let's go ahead and put one. Is it 131? Yeah, about 131. So there was our next entry point. And then 131 took us right here at the top here. All right, there it is. So from this target right here, from that target right here, we made, and let's go ahead and do a quick calculation right here. Just in my head, I'm going to just calculate it in my head. I'm going to give it about 700. 700. 1260. 12. I'm going to go say 1262. 1262. 1695. 16. Did I say 1695? 1700 pups. All right, so this is 1700 pups. Do a quick calculation again. There we got about 700 there. That makes it 1265 round about. Oh, 17. So that's 18. Call it 1800. 2100 right here. So we made right about 2100 pips on this trade right here. And this is on the pound JPY. There it is there. 2100 pips. Now, this came from a couple of weeks ago. Let's take a look and see where. This is the one right here. So this one ended up closing out. So we closed out this one in this week. And to get exactly the day that we closed out, we can see right here we closed out on the 18th of this month. So let's go ahead and put the date there and say closed on 6/18/20. All right, perfect. So that's the one we ended up closing out right here. So this is actually closed out with 2100 pips. That's the only trade that closed out, and not a bad closing out for us. All right, last week we took what, 326 pips. The week before that we took about 1600 pips. All right, the week before that we took about 276 pips. So we're doing pretty good so far this last few weeks. That was a great trade. Yep, that was an absolutely superb trade. All right, now that's not the only pairs that we still got riding currently right now. Check this out. All right, I've got, let's see here. I'm going to start off at the top here. Let's see the pairs that were in the money and deep in the money. This one right here, Euro JPY. Euro JPY, we've got some sells in. Let me check out the Euro JPY this morning. And what I am going to go ahead and do this morning is I'm going to go ahead and review how the market is set up from a technical perspective, right? Very important that I want to go ahead and make sure that we have it set up from a technical perspective. And we always look at the larger time frames to establish what that's going to look like. So let's do this. Let's start off right here. And we go to the larger time frame, which is the daily. I like to look at the daily. And listen here. I love the way, in fact, in the hybrid trading room, in my hybrid trading room, which takes place on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we look at the daily time frame to pick our overall directional bias, and then once we find our overall directional bias, we go ahead and trade it on a lower time frame. And so we were absolutely watching this level right here. We were buying, believe it or not, we were buying Euro JPY. Although we did anticipate that we were inside this consolidation, we were buying the Euro JPY. Now, we had a bit of bearishness in the Euro JPY and through this support level right here. So the thought process right now is we may be sideways inside this consolidation and looking for the market to go back down to this fifth wave here at 111. So we're still anticipating further downside move. Now, with price moving down the way it did, could we anticipate some sort of correction? Because correction is due. So there is a possible correction move on this. Now, do I want to go ahead and live through that correction? Well, the thing is, where's my target? All right, so my target is down here. I've got around about, let's see here, 170 pips to go. Let's take a look at the actual wave structure going down south right here. And it looks like we had a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there is a wave structure here that completed a larger wave structure. And prices come down to, I mean, we're pretty close right here. Come down to looks like we could move down a little further down south before we start another wave structure going south right here. So this would be pretty much our second wave. And then, so which means that we're going to be inside a fourth wave correction move and then work our way back down south to this level right here. Now, the problem here is, if I'm wrong, and this correction move is just a retracement of a 1, 2, 3 setup, then we could end up going back up again and breaking through and continue to break through this channel line and then break through this 124 resistance. Okay? So which means we're not going to get down to this level right here. So with 122 pips away from my target, let me establish what I actually have in profit, right? So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at my trade right here. And I'm going to go to the Euro JPY. So in the Euro JPY, currently right now, I'm up about 217 pips. But remember that 217 pips is from the break-even point. So I've got to times that by how many entries I got? I got 5 entry points. So that's over, actually that's 1,100 pips that we can close out right now. And we don't have to worry about that extra 100 pips before the price goes down. So we could make up another 500 pips if we wait a little longer. But we could be risking 1,100 pips on this trade. So I don't know. To me, it seems like cashed in, baby, right? Cash in, 1,100 pips. We're at we blow our first entry point, so we're in the money on all our trades. We've got about 100 pips left. I don't care about the 100 pips. I'm interested in the 1,100 pips that I'm going to be closing out right now on a Friday afternoon. All right, and I'm saying, let's take our money and run honey. All right, actually, that's what my wife says every time we go shopping. All right, so this is what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to go ahead and close out all of these positions right here. And I'm going to go to this one right here. I'm going to close out the Euro JPY. There it is. We've just gone ahead and banked and come on, close out. There it is. Is that all of them? I believe that is all of them. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we've got one more sitting up over here at the top. Close that down. And if it doesn't, I'm going to have to do a force close down right here. My script is not working. Kidding me? There it is there. And let's just shut that baby down. Why is that actually showing me? Oh, there it is. All right, perfect. All right, that's it. Done. We have closed out all positions right now. We're done. We picked up another 1,100 pips on these trades. Let's go ahead and add this to our spreadsheet. So this right here, Euro JPY, we closed out this right here, 1,100 pips. All right, that makes it 3,200 pips for the week. Are you kidding me? 2 trades? Wow. All right, so it was a long wait, but we ended up closing up some mass profits right now. We closed out 3,200 pips. Let's go ahead and take a look and see where that trade took place. Was it here? No. Looks like it was over here. There it is there. So this is the one that we picked up. I don't believe it's anywhere other than that one there. Nope, I think that is what it is. All right, there it is there. Euro JPY. So we end up closing this one right here. And we picked up, and we closed it today. Today's the 19th, so closed. And I closed on the 19th, so the 6th, 19, 2020. Beautiful. All right, perfect. All right, 3,200 pips. That's it. Let's take a look, see what else we've got going this morning. Oh man, I'm ready to go ahead and close out profit this week. All right, let's take a look and see what we've got here. I'm going to look and see what else we've got deep in the money right here. And the reason why I look for deep in the money, because that means that we've got to our first entry point. And when we get to our first entry point, you know what? We go ahead and bank that, put that money in the bank and get the heck out of Dodge. So let's take a look at all right, so let's take a look at all of these pairs right here. We've got Euro, New Zealand Dollar, and I've got some buys on Euro, New Zealand Dollar. Let's take a look right here. Yeah, very sideways, very choppy few days. You can see right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the 5th day right here. Very choppy. Still expecting price to work his way back up to the top of the channel. I'm going to stay with Euro New Zealand, still bullish at this point in time. All right, so I'm going to stay bullish on the Euro New Zealand dollar. Let's take a look at the next one. Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie, I've got buys in as well on Euro Aussie. Let's take a look at Euro Aussie. Are you kidding me? Absolutely want to buy this baby, because look at this. Man, we're at the bottom of this channel line right here. Yes, I get it. If you've pointed it out and said, big dog, don't forget there's some room below where the channel line is right now for price to go ahead and move down a little bit lower. And yes, I can see this, right? I can see this. But guess what? Let me teach you a little secret about trading, right? Especially technical trader. If you want the markets to go ahead and hold at support level, just go ahead and put a whole bunch, all right? I'm not kidding you. Just put a whole bunch of support here, all right, with trend lines. Just put a bunch of trend lines like this. And if you put a bunch of trend lines like this, there's no ways that price can break through that trend line. All right? It's not going to happen. All right? If you're actually doing that, then listen here. That was funny. All right? I'm sorry, but that was funny. If the market breaks through those trend lines and you put a bunch of those trend lines in, call the broker up and let the broker know that you've got the support there. There's no ways that the market could break through that trend line. All right? And again, I'm kidding. Just please don't do that. All right? It's not really going to happen. But this is the deal. If we take a look over here, we're at a support level. All right? We're expecting some sort of correction move in the market. So price is expected to rally. I'm going to hold on to Euro Aussie Dollar bullish. All right? I'm going to continue to hold on to this. We'll check it out and see how it plays out over the next course of next week. But right now, I'm a buyer in the market. Let's take a look at the news out this week, and actually, in fact, take a look at the news out last week. So this week, let's take a look and see what's went down this week. We had GDP for the New Zealand dollar, right? Week data, minus 1.6% on GDP, quarterly data. Got to think bearish on New Zealand, right? Let's take a look at Aussie jobs. Aussie jobs came out weaker than expected. In fact, 7.1% was the unemployment rate. They were expecting 6.9%. Weak on Aussie, selling New Zealand dollar. This is going to continue. Let's take a look at pound data. What? We had some negative data out right here in pound, and what happened? Pound did drop. I don't think it's going to sustain itself because every time we've seen rates being held, all right, anytime we see a holding rate, it's normally a false break to one side and then actually a stronger move on that particular pair. I don't know what's happening right now. We do see a weaker pound. I guess it is what it is. Let's see what happens next week. Hopefully we get some recovery in the pound because I'm definitely got some buys on the pound. Now, we got next week. Let's take a look next week. All right. Next week we've got European cash rate. We've got European data, but then we've got the cash rate out in New Zealand. Cash rate, we know what's going to happen, right? They're going to keep the rates unchanged. We've got the rate statement after that. Everything's going to come down to the rate statement. They're not going to change the rate. There's no ways that they can do anything to the rate right now. The central banks are stuck on the rate. There's no change to that. Now it's about how quickly can the economy get back on track after this COVID-19 issues that we've had. We'll see if that is an issue next week. There's actually, in fact, very little data coming out next week because you can see right here, we've got Monday, Tuesday, and that is that. Done. No more data coming out this week. Real interesting week next week for trading. Hopefully, we'll get some technical movements instead of fundamental pushes. All right. So I'm going to stick on my Euro. All right. The Euro Aussie, I'm going to stay bullish on Euro Aussie next week. Let's take a look at a couple more right here. And by the way, I only look at the ones that have got like 4 or 5 entry points on. So yeah, we've got, JPY. Aussie Jpy. I want to check that one out. We've got 7 positions holding on that. So let's take a look at Aussie Jpy. And I am currently selling Aussie JP and Y. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on this one. I am going to continue to sell on this at least to 72.12. All right, at least to 72.12. What is my target on this? Let's take a look at my target. My target on Aussie JPY is target is 70.01. Okay, my first entry point is right here, and that's around about looks like about 70. Let me see here. 71.10. My first entry point is at 71.10. I got 7 positions in. I'm actually not too unhappy to get out at my second entry point right here. So we've got a bunch of entry points in. If I can get to the first entry point, bonus. If I get to this second entry point, somewhat considering to get the heck out of Dodge. All right. Now, do I see the market moving further down south? Yes, I do. In fact, 72.12 is the target. What is my second entry point? I didn't even look at that. My second entry point price is at 72.43. All right. So as we break through the second entry point and we go a little bit down, a little lower below that second entry point, it may give me an option to get the heck out of Dodge. All right. It may give me the option to get the heck out of Dodge. Now, I'm going to hold on to Aussie JPY bearish just up until this point. I'm expecting this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting Aussie weakness. All right. I've said it. The data is reporting Aussie weakness. I'm going to expect Aussie weakness, but also I'm expecting JPY strength. Why? Because the COVID numbers right now are spiking up here in the US. This is becoming a problem. We know that there's some issues in China right now. Beijing obviously spiking up as well. Corona or the COVID-19 not done yet. We are seeing a second wave and we are seeing numbers spiking up. We need to start becoming vigilant with regards to what we're going to be doing and how we're going to be handling it. But the markets are going to see a change in sentiment. We're going to see a safe haven move from a risk on to a risk off currency. Risk off currencies are JPY, Swiss franc, US dollar. So we're going to see prices start elevating on those pairs. JPY should strengthen. That means Aussie JPY should continue to head down south. I've been preaching about that for a while. It is Preacher Friday. I'm preaching about it today again. All right. Look for the price to move down on that particular pair. So Aussie JPY will continue to hold short at least until 72.11. And if we break through that, then we're off to the races. Check it out. We're going to be heading down a lot further down south. Obviously in waves because we're trading waves. Now, let me take a look and see what else. I may have one more pair that we can go ahead and review this morning. All right. And the one pair would be, let's see here, Pound Aussie. This one right here, because we did see some movement. So Pound Aussie, what the heck's going on with Pound Aussie? Obviously, we saw some bearish movement in Pound Aussie this morning. Pound weakness. But the reason why I'm expecting this still to go ahead and rally, due to the fact that we're going to see some further weakness in Aussie. I know in the last 24 hours we saw a bit of strength in the Aussie, but that's just a recovery move. It's not necessarily saying that that's what the overall trend is going to be. We should see weakness in the Aussie. Pound should start pushing back up because it's been neutral for some time. I'm going to be watching this level right here today. I'd like to see Pound push back up again above 1.8046. If it doesn't, well, if I look at the overall picture right here, then we're going to go back down to the next level of support, which is down here, and then a pushback, right? So we may actually have to wait for price to move down about another, 400 pips. Okay, 400 pips before we start seeing a retracement move of about 750 pips. So let's wait and see what happens next week. I'm not going to do anything. There's no panic. I've only got 4 trades in. I'm not at all concerned about this. We'll see what happens. And I think the average 2 range on this is a little wide. So 400 pips may just mean another 2 entry points. Let's take a look right here. We're looking at almost 200 pips. Yeah, 190 pip ranges. So if it goes down 400 pips, we'll pick up 2 more positions. And if it starts coming back up again, I'll be looking to get the heck out of Dodge at my break even or a little slightly higher. Because if we do break below this, right? If we do stay below this right here and we get a retest up here, it's time to get the heck out of Dodge because we're going to see the market drop back down south to this level and even further down that. So right here would be absolutely a good place to get the heck out of Dodge. All right. Well, traders, that's it from me here on a Friday morning. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you did enjoy the session, please go ahead and smash the like button. Like Jason always says, smash the like button, share the love, which means not me, share the video with other people through social media. Go ahead and spread the news, share the video with other people through your social media. Also go ahead and comment on the video. I like that, I appreciate that as well. With that being said, traders, you guys have a fantastic weekend. And we'll see you back again on Monday. But don't forget, Father's Day on Sunday, right? Father's Day and Sunday. For those fathers out there, happy Father's Day. And we'll see you back on Monday. This is FX Big Dog, signing off.